Hey guys, welcome back to the Witness Minecraft episode. It's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks since I've recorded, or maybe even 3 weeks since I recorded the last video for the Witness Minecraft. Yeah, I've been real busy. Not doing anything really. I've been working on the actual mod a lot than I was supposed to, I guess. Yeah, so I want to showcase some of the work I've done with the mod, and gonna bring in some of the blocks from the mod into this world. Now I want to preface what I'm gonna be doing with the mod with the fact that what I was trying to say is that with mods I'm gonna make it strictly survival friendly. So I'm not gonna be summoning blocks or giving myself blocks from the creative menu or anything like that. So all the blocks I've added to the Minecraft world through the mod has to come through either crafting tables or land generation or random generation in the actual world. So that's how so that block over here, so this is the first block I added. I think I showcased this in the mod video. So the way you these are what you call oak leaf runners. Essentially it's the same texture as an oak leaf, but they run along the wall. It's like a runner, that's hence the name. The way you craft them is by simply putting oak leaves in like a column, and you'll get some oak leaf runners. I think this block is nothing fancy, it's just a runner. You can't bone mill them like any other vine. They'll grow, I think, randomly if you let them. Let's put one there, see what happens. Yeah, in the random trick it'll just grow like any other vine. Yeah, and they look pretty good. Oh man, I need to put some string here. Ooh, I might need to set it up in a way it only grows and can cut off the end, I guess. I don't know. So I think they look perfect, especially with next to the actual given what I'm trying to mimic in the actual game. I think it's pretty perfectly the same thing. If that even makes sense. Anyways, so that's one of the actual blocks I want to add. Nothing much to say about this block, as I said in the actual mod block. For the next few blocks, I'm trying to imitate. That's the word. I'm trying to imitate the blue sort of bushes that's sort of throughout in the game. I'll try to put in like a screenshot for what these blocks, what I'm trying to imitate. So they're like blue bushes, right? So there's a few ways I've thought of actually doing this. As you can see here, I'm trying to mimic the color of the blue bush using like a coral, but this is just a color, right? It doesn't look like a bush to me, so I'm not gonna go with this anymore. It served me well while it was there, but it's not going to work out in the future. So what I actually need to do is to do some exploring and get some new bush types. I've added plenty of bushes. I'll showcase these bushes later on the episode. But before that, I need to go on an adventure. Hey Donkey, let's go on an adventure. We need to travel far into the world boundaries in order to find these blocks, because these blocks are only generated in specific biomes. So I'll be right back when I found the next right biome. Yeah, looks like I had to leave my donkey behind. Turns out donkeys can't fly. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, so I've created some rockets myself. So I'm on a hunt for a biome. It's to start off. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm looking to look forward for a. What do they call those biomes? Swamp biomes. Yeah. I think there's one down here. I'm not mistaken. So that's my wood tree farm. I think I've showcased this in the first 10 episodes of this Witness Minecraft series. Heading west of here, oh sorry, the east to this direction should lead me to a swamp biome. Now I've been to this swamp biome before, so I don't think it's gonna get regenerated because since I've been there. I could technically delete those chunks, but I don't want it because I have a small house there. Oh, there's a shipwreck there I didn't see. Anyway, so the swamp biome here already should have my house in it. Let me cut to the next clip and I'm there. Yep, here it is. So my block is gonna generate in swamp biomes, right? And so this is the house I was talking about earlier. Yeah, so it's gonna be like a bush. I'm scanning for a bush type here. Now I know this is not gonna be here because I've generated these chunks before, but if I head towards this direction, it'll open up into newly ungenerated chunks. Hopefully it should be here. I don't know if it's not gonna be here or not, but it's also like a so the block I'm looking for is called mimosa bushes. Now mimosa bushes are different to like any other flower bushes in real life anyways. They're like really sensitive to touch, so as soon as you touch it'll sort of collapse. Yeah, so I'm looking for that block, but I had to head over in this direction. Okay, looking out for mimosa. Alright, here we are. Come on, you can do it. Give me some mimosa. Where's my mimosa, Bremy? Ah, there it is. Nice. Woohoo! My randomly generated blocks works. I've tested this, I know it works. So what you're looking at right now is what you call a mimosa. I can shear them by using like a shear. I can take them into my hand. Where is it? So it's a mimosa bush. That's the first bush I want to showcase. This is how it looks like. So in real life, these react to touch. So as soon as you touch them, it'll collapse. I want to make something like that, but not right now. It's just a block. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the texture? So these only grow in the swamplands and the swamp biome, specifically only in swamp biomes, and you can actually bone meal them as well to get more. So you only need to grab one. You can just bone meal and it'll give you more. So I'm just going to grab one or 4 I guess, and then head off, but I'll keep this bush over here for the memory I guess. Right, next up is we need to get to a spruce tree, and I think I can see one there. A spruce biome, sorry, a taiga biome. In fact, I can actually I don't even need to pause. I can just go there, right? Yeah, so the next block I'm looking out for, I'm not sure if it's gonna grow in taiga hills. So the next one I'm looking out for is what you call a jasmine tree, a jasmine flower, I guess. Oh, there was a dog there. Anyways, so looking out for a jasmine. Okay, I'm not seeing it anymore. Okay, whoops. Yeah, so this is it's not the specific biome I'm looking for right now, but I'll cut to the next clip when I found them. Oh, hold on, I need to grab one of these as well. Be right back. Yep, I found it. Yeah, it took me a while. It's not as common as the mimosa. It's like a rare chance of this getting spawned in your world. But what this block essentially is, the block I'm trying to imitate is over here. It doesn't look exactly like that, but it has the same color. So I was going towards the color over the actual shape because you can't really pull off that blocky text shape on the Minecraft anyway. So so this is what I call jasmine, and I'll show you. You can actually bone meal these and grab more. So I'm just gonna grab a few, and you can just share them and it'll give you the same block. So this is how it looks like in your inventory. It's a jasmine bush. Jasmine bush, yeah. In Sri Lanka we call this picture. It's like it's getting dark. I need to get my bed out. Where's my bed? Okay. Alright. I can't read. I can't sleep. Let me sleep, baby. Alright, anyways, so yeah, so what do you guys think of this picture? It's getting darker. yeah, so tell me what you guys think about this texture. So they also have like few variants. So they are actual flowers. This is I think the third variant where it has plenty of flowers, and second variant we have some flowers, and the third variant is that one there that doesn't have much flowers. Yeah, so it's based off the position as well. So what you place down is say every time you place it down, it's the same variant. Anyways, so that's how typical mods work. So that's the jasmine blush, and they spawn inside of spruce tree biomes. What do they call it? Tiger tree? Sorry, tiger biomes. Yeah. So let me be. I'm gonna break my bed. I collected 2 out of the 3 bushes I was looking for. Yeah, and I'm looking. Next, I'm gonna go to savannah. As I said, I've been exploring around, so I'm not sure if there's a nearby savannah, but I'll cut to the next clip when I do find a savannah. Be right back. Next up, I'm looking out for what am I looking out for? I'm looking out for a savannah. Now, savannah biomes, I think I've been to the nearest savannah, so I think I'll have to go even further in to find the right biome once again. What I mean by I've been here before is that since I've been to the actual biome, it might not have the since it's already been generated, and I need to find another one to regenerate it. Which is fine. It's not a huge issue, but I need to find a biome first. So what I'm looking out for is what we call a yucca biome trees. So yucca is like a bush. It's like a smaller bush that sort of grows in like a deserty, like a savanna-ish. There we go, savanna-ish biome. The specialty about the biome is there you go. We got some yucca here and there too. So these are a bit super common. It's not as rare as jasmine. Yeah. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, look at that. I think I like this. They look too bushy. Anyways, I'm looking for the small variant. There we go. So they come in 2 different variants. They have like the big tall yucca and the small yucca. You can grow the small ones into a bigger one by simply right clicking them on with bone meal. And yeah, you can also take them with you by just simply sharing them. You can also share the bigger one, and it works pretty similar to like any other tall flower. I need to sleep. Why do I need to sleep every time I start recording? I don't know. Yeah, what do you guys think about this block? Hey shape. So it's like I was trying to mimic the block from the witness, like a pointy tree thingy. I was just did some research, and they call it like yucca, and this is the best texture I could work out with 16 by 16 size, I guess. But apart from that, let me quickly sleep. And yeah, so that's the third bush I want to show you. There's a couple more bushes. Well, I don't know if you're gonna call them bushes, but there's more blocks to discover. So be right back when I find a flower forest. Alright, I found the flower forest. Now the block I added, the 2 blocks I've added, well 3 blocks, hold on, 4 different blocks I've added is these ones over here. So this is what do you call it? I can't remember what I call them. Let me share the tree leaves. So the block itself is called pink cedar leaves. So cedar is like an artificial leaf almost. These doesn't really exist in real life. Oh, it's night time again, damn it. So they don't really exist in real time. I'm not really a big fan of this texture altogether. I think I need to work on it a bit more. It's less contrasty compared to an actual oak leaf, so I need to make it more contrasty. That said, I'm not here to get the actual leaves. I don't want to use this tree anyways. I'm gonna put this back where it belonged. I'm here for this one over here. So what you're looking at is it's a wine. It's almost like a wine. It's like a grape. I internally call them grapes. It's called purple bougainvillea. Nice. So yeah, what do you guys think of this texture? So I'm trying to mimic this particular texture from the Witness game. It looks like a drape that sort of hangs down from like a like a hangover, like a hang. So essentially it's like some sort of like a drape, and so these drapes you can grow them using bone meal, and it'll grow down infinitely if you keep bone meal in them, and you can shear them, and it'll give you the actual drape, and you can place them similar to vines. So it's a custom block that doesn't exist in the game. Also custom block type altogether. Yeah, so this is why I came here for. Now I also added like a tray here. This is purely for the actual land generation to work. It's not that per se. I just wanted a new block for this to show in, and I'm trying to mimic the sort of the trees from the witness in particularly in the orchard, if you can remember, where they have like a bunch of like, you know, like pink trees in the orchard where you can do the tree puzzles. Anyways, enough said. I need to grab a few more, and I'll be right back. Wait, I think there's one more thing I need to pick up. I think it's also should be in this biome as well. Let me see if there we go. That tree over there has a blue one. So I've added two different variations of this, purple and blue. And you'll see when I actually use it in the actual world. This blue one works exactly the same. It's nothing different there. Right. So these generate in your natural world. You can grow them and collect them from the actual generated world, or you can just simply grow them yourselves. That's pretty much all the blocks I've added for this mod so far. I've been spending way too much time learning to mod, and you know, creating textures, creating block models, and learning about land generation, you know, in Minecraft. Yeah, so it's these kind of trees only grow in flower forests, but in the future I'll be creating a whole new biome, a witness biome, I guess, similar to how the game itself has its own biomes. You know, there's some horses I could want to take some back, but I don't know. Alright, I'll come to the next clip when I actually do some building in the actual world. Be right back. Oh man, it actually looks nice. I didn't expect it to look like this, but it actually fits well within the flower forest. You get a whole different kind of flowers. What do you guys think? Curious what you guys think. So these randomly generated blocks, all this vegetation I've added specifically for the Minecraft witness mod, so that I can get some colors into the world. Right, so it's getting late. I want to quickly showcase the blocks. So I pretty much have a whole row of model blocks here. So I have the Bimos block, which is only found in swamp biomes. Got Jasmine blocks, which is only found in taiga biomes. Tall yucca and yucca, they are typically found in savanna biomes or dry biomes. Blue bougainvillea and purple bougainvillea, along with the cedar tree and the pink cedar leaves, they are grown in flower forests for now, at least. And the illustrating block, that's the block I showcased earlier, last time. It's getting dark. Let me go to sleep. Be right back. And here we go. So all blocks. So this is mimosa. Once again, this is how it looks like in this environment, at least. This is the jasmine tree, jasmine block. That's how that looks like. And we got some yucca. Yucca looks like that. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but nevertheless, so there's two different variations, the small variation and the bigger one. And these are the drapes, two different variations there as well, the blue and the purple. Yeah, what do you guys think? Generally curious to know what you guys think. I think these, oh, I can't grow them here, fuck. Yeah, what I was gonna say is that so these ones in the actual game you can find them like hanging over here. So this is where I actually want to place these ones. You can find this like a huge, that's really built on the video while the camera is rolling, I guess, at least. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, this already looks like witness to me. Oh man, I'm so happy how this looks. I didn't actually place this here before. I think that can be trimmed a bit. Okay, yeah, what do you guys think? I'm curious to know what you guys think. Do these blocks belong in the game, or do they not belong in the game? Should I just remove this mod altogether? Is it not vanilla friendly? yeah, so I'm gonna add a bunch of vegetation, and here, right. Cool. Oh man, this is looking good. I'm curious, genuinely happy how this looks. All right, let me get some building done. Be right back. All right. So I finally fixed that part of the actual puzzle where I have that sort of arm extending to the top. Thanks for that random commenter. Yeah. What do you guys think? I finally have set this up and kind of happy with how some of the actual vegetation looks like. I'll try to put in some images side by side. I'll go to F1 mode just to get rid of my UI. So side by side images for comparison. Trying to so referencing all the images, cross-referencing images to make sure that all the vegetation sort of are in the right place. Yeah, what do you guys think about these bougainvillea bush and mimosa bushes? I think they work kind of well, but I don't know. It's texture-wise and color-wise they're there, but details-wise I think I match them to the closest wherever I can. And yeah, and also the position of each of these mimosa bushes and jasmine and yucca bushes are pretty much in the right place as well. A bunch of work to be done there because I need some more trees. There's a bunch of work need to be done there, but apart from that, this place is pretty much complete. I'll try to put in some side-by-side images. And this is how this part of the map looks like. And yeah, there's like a tree here. There's like a few bushes here. There's like a puzzle area here. Yeah, I'm kind of happy how this turned out to be. I'm most happiest about this one over here. And this is the one that sort of takes the cake. This one up here. I think I imitated that, mimicked. I think that's the right word. I mimicked the actual bushes up top there perfectly. Yeah. All right. So there's a few trees over here as well, and next to this tree, put a few bush, like a tree here as well. All right, and there's some yucca bushes over here, and also yeah, I forgot to mention there's a few ones over here. So like a few yucca blocks and some bush there, and this is like the tree area, and the yeah, there's a tree here. So I still have to work on the trees, but apart from that, I think all the other vegetations are in place. I think this is right. I don't know. I need to look into that. But yeah. So what's next for this episode? I'm planning to get this maps done. I'm not sure if I want to do it in this episode or the next episode. But so I've classified all the maps in the game. So let me bring in the actual file. So these are the maps. Starting with the first map. This is straightforward line, and there's the second map, which is also like a straightforward line with a bend, and the third map is the one I've already built. That's already done. And the fourth map, and the fifth map, sixth map, seventh map, and the last eighth and the ninth map. This map is kind of special because this is one of a kind map, and I don't want to spoil too much, but this is pretty much the final puzzle map of the game. That's all I need to say about that. Anyways, so there's 3 maps here. I've done that. So I think I'll tackle these ones the last because they pretty much like straight lines, shouldn't take that long. But if you look at the other maps, so this is more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4x4 sort of a map. So I just need a 4x4 grid, and this is a 5x5 grid. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7x7 grid. And this is even more. And what I'm trying to get at is that I need to classify these maps into their grids so I can actually build them in one go. So I think these 2 maps belong to the same grid, like how much is this? 6x6. Yeah, 6x6, and this is also 6x6. Yeah. So these 2 maps I can build at the same time, but this map over here is 5. So hold up, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4x4 map, and this is a 5. This is also a 6x6 map. So I need to classify all the maps together into the same category, and that way I can build all of them together. So I don't think there's any other 4x4 maps in this game. 4x4 panels. So in that case, I'll have to rip down the existing sort of panel to get it done. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do in the next episode, I guess. I don't know, I'm not sure how long this episode is. So in that case, I'll cut to the clip where I say, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you want to see how this game or this map is getting developed over time. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Fitness Minecraft. Bye.